beautiful people? Welcome back to another Vlogmas video. I've been posting for quite a while, so I think it's time for me to post a get to know me tag so you guys could know me a little bit better. So that's what we're going to do. As I'm reading the questions, I will be putting on my makeup, so maybe that will wake me up, and then I have to make more videos, and then hopefully I can nap before work today. So let's get into it. Alright, so for moisturizer, I don't have my primer right now because I ran out, but when I do have my primer, I use my moisturizer and then I put primer on, etc. Then I put my my makeup routine. But for a moisturizer, I use the pods. So yeah. Alright. Question number 1. What is your full name? Oh my god. I don't know if I should tell you guys my real government name because it's long as heck. Okay? Alright, my full name is Annie Flor Erlene Luberis. What does your name mean? Well, Flor means flower in what, Spanish or French? It means flower. Are you named after anyone? Yes. Annie is definitely from the movie Red-Headed Orphan. I was named after the red-headed orphan Annie from the movie. Flor, I don't know if somebody had that name. My aunt, because my aunt gave me that name, so I'm not too sure. Erlene is a mixture of my mom's name and my dad's name. My dad's name is Ernest. My mom's name is Marlene. So put it together, you get Erlene. And then my last name, obviously. Where are you from? So for foundation, I will be using the Sephora foundation. It's almost done. Color is Foncé Deep. So it just means deep. Alright? That's pretty much what it means. And I know I went to Sephora and they color correct me, whatever, for this foundation, but to be honest, it's kind of a little dark for me. My other foundation that I usually use is out, so I gotta go to Target to buy it. But let's use the deep foundation. What was the question? Where are you from? I am from the beautiful island of Haiti. Born, not raised, well, barely raised, mostly born. So I'm just putting it on my brush, and I'm gonna dap it on my face. Where did you grow up? I grew up in Long Island, New York. Yes, indeed. Who did you look up to growing up? I looked up to my mother. How she is a strong, hardworking individual who get ish done and take care of her business. She low-key sassy though, I'm not even gonna lie. I am not even gonna lie. What is your best physical feature? My best physical feature, I would say, is my eyes and my smile, because that's what I get complimented on the most, so that's what I'm gonna say. Alright, so next we're gonna use LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm just gonna put it under my eyes, and then I'm gonna do it my laugh line, and then put it up and down the arch of my nose. What is your biggest accomplishment? My biggest accomplishment so far has been graduating from college. I think that should be everybody's biggest accomplishment. College, high school, trade school, any program that you started and it took more than a month to complete, or even a month to complete, I think everybody should be very proud of themselves to finish, because that's a huge accomplishment. So that's my biggest accomplishment. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear, I should say fears, but my biggest fears are airplanes. I hate airplanes, and especially with dying, because just thinking about that, like, it scares it out of me, okay? So my biggest fears is dying on an airplane, drowning, and I hate snakes, so that's another fear of mine, is snakes. I don't really know how to contour, but you know, I do what I can. What is your biggest regret? My biggest regret is not saving as much money as I should have when I first started working. So I started working when I was 16. So if I would have saved enough money or etc., I would have been on my own, like out the house on my own, and I would be pretty comfortable, you feel me? That's my biggest regret, not saving as much as I should have when I was younger, to now that I'm trying to save so I can move out. So that's my biggest regret. I mean, it's still possible, it's still ability that you could still save and whatnot, like it's not a big deal, but if I were to save when I was 16, I would have been further along with money wise. Like I could have had a down payment on a house, I could have moved out, had my own apartment, or own another car, you know what I mean? Like some stuff that I wish I had now is like bringing me back to my past. It's like, damn, I should have saved, or I should have gotten a better job, I should have worked harder, I should have this and this, because maybe I would have been further along in life. But everything happens for a reason. You live and you learn, and you teach your kids, you know what I mean? My nose is running. I had spicy food, so I'm not crying, trust me, I'm not crying. What is your eye color? Chocolate. My eye color is some dark chocolate. I know there's no black for eye color. Is there black for eye color? I don't know. So my eyes are like brown, dark brown, black. They're black. Who is your favorite person in the world? Myself. What is your favorite childhood memory? Any road trips? I remember when I was little, my whole family, I think it was me, my mom, my dad, my grandma, I believe. I don't know if my sister or brother came, I don't think so, but we took a road trip to Florida. Let me tell you, we went across all them states down there and we ended up in Florida. I love that road trip. That was like one of the road trips that I would do again, but in a better way. Like probably like stop at a hotel and not, well, we did stop at a hotel, but the hotel was like stinking because it smelled like cigarettes. But I would love to do another road trip like that, preferably in an RV. That would be nice. I would love to do that for sure. Maybe with my kids, or maybe later on with the family when things get better. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue, purple. Why am I thinking about it? My favorite color is blue, purple, and rose gold. I used to like yellow, but yellow is dumb bright. It is dumb bright. So it's like, I like it, but it's not my favorite no more. What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink, if it's soda, I love Coca-Cola. If it's juice, I love iced tea. What else? If it's liquor, I love tequila. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's about it. Favorite food. I love garlic bread. I love this Haitian dish. Is brown rice and legume. So it's just like a potluck kind of with vegetables and meat, and you boil it together and you put it on rice. You could put it on white rice, brown rice. It's yummy. I mostly eat it because of the meat. You could also put seafood in it too. And I love seafood. Oh my god. I love seafood. Alright, so next I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Beauty Shield setting powder. Feel me? And I'm just gonna put it along my lash line and then let it sit for a couple of minutes before I brush it. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Ooh, I love cookie dough. Cookie dough and coconut ice cream. I love. What is your favorite music genre? My favorite music genre is reggae. Like, for real, I'm not even gonna lie. I listen to reggae 24/7, and then I listen to Haitian music afterwards, and then I listen to like R&B after, and then everybody else, like every other genre is like like afterwards. What is your favorite sport? I love basketball. Never played it, but I like watching it. That's it. What is your favorite time of the day? I'm low-key a morning person, even though I don't wake up in the morning. I don't wake up that early, but I love when it's morning. I love when the sun is out, birds are chirping. You wake up to birds are chirping. If you're me, that's what happens. But I love the morning. What's your favorite type of clothing? My favorite type of clothing is, I love dresses. So that's it. What is your favorite candle scent? So it'll be anything woodsy, anything coconut, vanilla, and anything that kind of smells like a guy, but not too much. Like just a little bit. Those are my favorite scents. What is your favorite social media channel? My favorite social media channel is definitely Instagram and YouTube, but mostly Instagram, because YouTube, sometimes I get tired of YouTube because it's repetitive. But Instagram, I could be on it all day, just like, you always find something new that pops up, you know what I mean? Alright, so now I'm just gonna blow this off, and then I'm gonna I'm sorry if you hear like noises in the background. That's my fireplace going off and on. So I'm sorry for that. I truly am. I really am. Okay, and that's it. What's next? What's your favorite subject in high school? My favorite subject in high school was gym. I like math a little bit, and lunch. My least favorite subject was science. Always was, always will be science, which is weird because I'm in the healthcare field, so I don't know, man. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? I loved Disney Channel when I was a child. So everything from Hannah Montana to That's So Raven to Hey Charlie, Good Luck Charlie. No, it was Good Luck Charlie. What else? Cory in the House. And then when I used to watch Nickelodeon, you know, BTS, yo. And then you have the Naked Brothers band. it was popping back in my day. I don't know what they got on this generation, but my generation and the generation before me, it was lit. But this generation is just like, what the hell? But next I'm gonna use my elf brush and my Fit Me powder, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is even and looks decent, and make sure I don't got no white spots. Are you scared of heights? I am. Are you high maintenance? Not really. All you gotta do is pay attention to me and I'm okay. I don't think I'm high maintenance at all. Are you a dog person or a cat person? Dog person for sure. 110%. I love dogs. I would get like 10 dogs if I could. If I had the space, I would. Are you a good cook? I could be if I tried. Okay, so who is the first person you call when something exciting happens? My mother. Is that weird? That's the first person I call. First person. If it's not her, then it's probably either Kay or Keisha, but I don't call them, I text them. So those are the lineups. But for sure, calling is my mom. Like any issue, any drama, she's the first one to know. Who is the worst boss you've ever had? So I don't know if most of you guys know, I used to work at Starbucks. So I would say my Starbucks boss. Sorry, sis. But you know how like for Starbucks, it's everybody together, working together to get the job done. So you're not really a manager that sits down and don't help. You know what I mean? So that was my issue with her. Like it could be busy as hell and we're understaffed, and she's either sitting in the back watching YouTube videos or shopping or whatever. She claims she's working, but every time we go back there for ice, she ain't working. So it's either she's sitting there in the back doing nothing, or because we were inside of Macy's, so it's, or she would just go out and about shopping, be gone for hours, and then when she returns, you see 2 big bags in her hands, and you don't even know like how the hell did you leave. Like she could be like, she went to Victoria's Secrets one day and then came back, and we over here working our ass off, dying in heat, and customers yelling at us and all this nonsense, and she was in Victoria's Secret buying underwear. And I thought she was in the bathroom or something. People are calling for her. Where is she? She out shopping, bro. She out shopping. So that was probably like the worst boss I've ever had. Because I've never seen a boss who doesn't help, but yet would get mad when stuff doesn't come out the right way, or stuff is not done the right way. You know what I mean? It's like you don't train people, but yet you expect everybody to know. I don't deal with that. Can you do a split? I used to. I was a cheerleader back then, so you know, the splits, the cartwheels. I didn't know how to do a backflip yet. I was learning, but I was too scared. But I could do cartwheels. I could do a handstand. I think that's what you call it, when you do a cartwheel and then like your two legs stick together, like come down together. If that makes sense, I'm trying to say. And then I used to know how to do a split, but if I stretch, maybe I could get back to it. I think that's about it. I used to do a toe touch. I knew how to do a toe touch. I knew how to do a herky. What else? I think that's about it. I was a flyer. I didn't know how to do all the tricks. I always wanted to do the backflips, like when you toss whatever and turn it into and then the the people grab you like that and then you flip over. I was about to learn how to do it, and then I forgot what happened. But I didn't learn it. When I was a flyer, I knew how to do one toe, the toe up, all the way up where you touch it. Yo, I wish I had some videos back then, but my mom hated cheerleading, so you know, she hated it, so whatever. Can you whistle? Barely. Can you dance? Slim to none. You teach me, I'll practice it, but it won't be like, damn, she good, but it'll be manageable. It'll be lookable. Do you remember your dreams? Sometimes. Do you sing in the shower? I think everybody sings in the shower. Do you sleep with your lights on or off? I sleep with my lights off. Do you prefer kissing or cuddling? Cuddling. So now I'm just finishing up the powder, putting it below my chin. Even though my face is like 3 different colors right now. Dang, I need to throw out this foundation. I mean, it still looks good, but like I'm 3 different colors. And I got freaking makeup all over my hands. Okay, do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Titanic. Well, The Notebook is nice too, but I don't know, I like Titanic better. Do you have a garden? Yes, my mother loves doing gardens. And I love looking at them, but personally, I don't think I would try myself. I don't know, maybe one day, but I don't see myself being dedicated enough. I mean, I'm dedicated enough to YouTube, so why not, to be honest? Why the heck not? Do you have a tattoo? Yes. Do you have any birthmarks? Yes, I have one. I think it's on this eye. What is it? Yeah, I have one somewhere under my eyes. Maybe when I take off my makeup, you'll see. Where is it? One right here on my hand. I have another one right here. This is so hard. I don't think you guys can see it. It's somewhere here. Yeah, this is like a weird angle. I have one right here. I'm sorry, this is like this. I have one right here. I have one right here. No, it's this one. This is this side. I have one right here. I have one on my leg, on my ankle, on my kneecap. Sorry, I have one on my kneecap. And I think that's about it that I can remember. Yeah, I think that's about it. Do you have a pet? Yes, I have a. What do you call him? A Chipu. He's a Chihuahua and a Poodle mix. He's annoying as hell. Do you believe love at first sight? No. If you love somebody at first sight, baby, that's lust, all right? Love comes after, because you don't know what kind of diffo, the Haitian word, or the English word is, what kind of baggage that person comes with. So I don't think it's love at first sight. If you see a man, if you see a girl, whatever, it's lust at first sight. Love comes afterwards, after you know the person, after you truly know the person. That's when love comes. You could be infatuated by the person, feel me? But I don't think it's love. Who was your first celebrity crush? My first celebrity crush would have to be Trey Songz. He's still my crush, to be honest, till this day. He's just so fine. And now he's a dad. He's finer. He is finer. Alright, so last, I'm just going to top it off with my, what's this, e.l.f. My e.l.f. Deep Burgundy lipstick. And I don't put it on like normal people do. I kind of just dab it because I don't like it when it's too dark. So I just dab it on my lips. I put chapstick already, so I'm just going to dab it.
some Charlotte Rouge. I got my earrings. I got my necklaces. I got my rings. I don't really wear bracelets like that, but if I did, I would have gotten it after a Charlotte Rouge also.
What is the name of your first pet? My very first pet, I believe he was a German Shepherd. I'm not too sure because I was probably like 7 or 8, but his name was Cubby. I love. That was my very first love. And then as soon as I got Cubby, I started getting more dogs. So yeah, it's because of Cubby. So the last question is about my future. It says, how old do you think you'll be when you get married? Honestly, marriage is looking slow because, like I said before, I graduated, I have my bachelor's. I do want to go back to school to get my master's. I want to do that next fall, 2021. So I think that's another 2 years. So if somebody were to propose along those 2 years, that would be great, you know, and then we could get married after my master's. But until then, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, I'm vibing, I'm making my money, I'm living life before I settle down, if that makes sense. So I'm just exploring, I'm living life. That's all I gotta say. And I think everybody should too before you settle down, because you gotta experience life before, you know, you pick one spot, you pick this one person, and boom, it's just you guys. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of traumatized me a little bit, because how do you spend like a whole eternity with that one person? Like, I get aggravated easily, so he might get slapped or something, but that's just me. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Like, really, I appreciate it. Keep the views up, all right? Like, come on. Let's make this Vlogmas something memorable for me. For you too, but mostly for me, because I got goals. I got goals. Let me stop. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episodes. And that's about it. So hope you guys like my makeup.